y'all, it's Allison from Main Street Flamingo, and I'm super excited to bring y'all another Dollar Tree DIY. We will be making this cute little Halloween door hanger / wooden sign, all made from products you can get at the Dollar Tree. Anyway, if you're interested in making this adorable Dollar Tree DIY, then keep watching. First, you want to take a naked pumpkin-shaped wooden sign that you get from the Dollar Tree. Then you want to paint it front and back. You can use any color you want to, but if you're making this exact thing, you need to use white, and I use the Waverly white chalk paint. Here I am measuring out 2-inch stripes. That's how far apart I wanted my stripes. You don't have to have them that far apart. You can have them closer together, but I wanted them 2 inches. Next, I turn the pumpkin sideways and I use my measuring tape just as a guide, and I draw out my stripes. Now I just take the metal sign that I'm going to use and make sure it fits perfectly in one of those stripes. I'm going to take the Waverly ink colored black chalk paint, and I'm going to do every other stripe black. Okay, you're about to see that I am just about to make a little mistake. I got so excited I couldn't stand myself. I just started painting, and then I was like, oh Lord, I need to get my tape and tape off my edges so I have good straight edges. That is something I am a stickler about. I want it straight. Okay, so now that I have everything taped off, I am ready to get busy going to town getting this sign painted. Okay, now that the paint has dried, which it took about 20 to 30 minutes for it to dry, you can look at it and tell if it's dry, but you want to let it sit at least 20 to 30 minutes. So as you can see, now I am pulling the tape up off of the sign. Okay, so I noticed on the bottom stripe that I started first and totally forgot to put my tape down. Obviously was not as even and crisp as I like it. So I went back in with the tape, and I laid it down again and redid my stripe so that it would be even. So we're just going to let this dry, and then we will pull the tape back up off of this one and continue on. Now for this part, I am using the Apple Barrel Pumpkin Orange that you can purchase at the Dollar Tree, but I did happen to buy this at Walmart, which was 97 cents, so it is a little bit cheaper. And you just want to go around the outlines of the pumpkin, but you don't want your lines to connect. I am typically a very crafty person, but my Achilles heel is painting. For some reason, I am just not good at painting. But you do not have to be Picasso, honey, to do this simple project. Lord, y'all, as I am sitting here editing this vlog, I am watching myself paint this, and it looks like I'm taking the time of my life to get this just right. And this is in sped up motion. OMG, I really took a long time. Okay, so now that we are finished adding our little bit of orange pizzazz to our pumpkin, we are going to take the paintbrush that we are using, and we're going to turn it over, and we're going to use the other end of the paintbrush to make the dots. This will make your dots very circular and even. I just think this orange pizzazz on a pumpkin or anything just makes it so cute and adds a bit of whimsy to any project. Now it's time for a little bow making 101. This is a super simple shabby chic bow that I absolutely love, and anybody can make this bow. All of this ribbon was purchased at the Dollar Tree. I use that, zip ties, which are also purchased at the Dollar Tree, and jute twine. You can get that there also. But anyway, I learned this bow making method from Brooke over at Refab. She has a craft blog and she's also on Facebook. But you just, how many ever pieces you want. I like to use different sizes, different pieces. You just lay them down all in a crisscross pattern, and then you pinch them in the middle and zip tie it. And then you can tie ribbon around it to cover up the zip tie, or the jute twine, however you would like to do. Typically, when I am making projects like this, I do not like a more formal bow. I prefer a more shabby chic bow. So when I make my shabby chic bows, well, especially when they're kind of small like this, I do not dovetail the ends of them. I just leave them raw. For some reason, it just looks weird to me on the project. All right, now y'all know what time it is. It's time to add that cute little shabby chic bow to our pumpkin door hanger. Get your hot glue gun out and get it ready to use. I would just like to take a moment to give a little shout out to the gods that invented hot glue. Lord Jesus, I love that stuff. Make sure you hold the bow in place until the glue hardens or at least starts to firm up. Now it is time to take the little metal cutout sign that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. Surprise, surprise. They are in packs of 3, and each pack, it's 3 different words. It's like spooky, beware, and haunted, I think is what was in there. But I had already used spooky, and I only had 2 other ones left, and the haunted word was a little too large for it. But anyhow, I went back to get another pack so I could use spooky again, because I thought the spooky was the cutest, but they were already sold out of those. So it is definitely a little bit difficult with these metal cutouts. I used spray adhesive, I used hot glue, and none of those would hold it. So I had to get my E6000 glue out, and that's what I glued it down with. Now this one stuck pretty well. The last one that I made with the spooky word, I had to actually lay a book on top of it until it dried. So, but as you can see, this one did real well on the first go. Okay, and finally, the final step is to add your hanger. I used wood beads, I used the little styrofoam, jute twine, some bamboo skewers, and some paint. As I painted my beads, when I would finish, I would place them one at a time on the bamboo skewers so that they could dry. You don't have to paint these. You can leave them natural. I think they're really cute natural. I just felt like the project needed a little more orange to it, so that's why I went with painting them the orange color. But like I said, you can do it however you would like to. Also, you can purchase wood beads at the Dollar Tree, but I wanted to purchase them in bulk, so I went ahead and bought mine off of Amazon. And finally, it's the most adorable little pumpkin hanger you have ever seen, all from the Dollar Tree. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and for watching this vlog. If you would like to become part of the flock, please subscribe. If you like this video, give us a huge thumbs up because it does help the channel. Also, be sure to ring that notification bell so you are always notified when we upload a new video. Thanks again for watching, and always keep life magical.